Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, Southern University has a proud tradition with the Law Center here in town of generating first-class graduates. Always lots going on up there on the bluff, and here to tell us all about it is Interim Chancellor John Pierre. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I really enjoy being here.
Obviously, this school has such an impact here on the legal community here and in the state of Louisiana in general, right?
Yes, absolutely. We have a proud history of our alums doing many great things. For example, about 15 of our alums are in the legislature. 7 of them are district attorneys across the state of Louisiana. The U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Louisiana is a Southern University Law Center alum. And we have nearly 100 alums that are judges in the state and across multiple states in this country. So we have a lot of great alums doing a lot of great things, as well as in the corporate world. We have alums doing great things.
It's a proud tradition, to be sure, and you know, your attendance is great. You're bursting at the seams, so you're going to have another generation ready to go, right?
Absolutely. We have 620 law students. We did very well with our last class, despite the fact that fewer and fewer people are coming to law schools because they realize that Southern University Law Center is a great value. We have a very affordable tuition, and we offer people many enrollment options. They can come to school full-time during the day, part-time during the day, or part-time in the evening. So we do a lot of recruiting across the country, and we look for folks from ages 20 to 60 who want to come to law school.
Well, I know this year you've named this year the year of Charles Hatfield III. Tell the folks who he is.
Charles Hatfield III was a military veteran from World War II, a graduate of Xavier University, and in 1946, he asked to be enrolled at the LSU Law School, which at that time did not admit African Americans in the law school. He then filed a lawsuit. His lawyers were Thurgood Marshall, A.P. Turow, and he had a great legal team that helped him reach a settlement. And the settlement was that in December of 1946, the state of Louisiana voted to fund and establish the Southern University Law School, which began operations officially in terms of admitting students in 1947. So 70 years ago, Mr. Hatfield started a revolution that has resulted in the creation of a law school that's one of the most diverse law schools in the country, and a leading law school for producing government lawyers, public service lawyers, and has really done a great thing in Louisiana to change Louisiana.
Got about a minute left. You have an exciting event coming up, a portrait unveiling. Tell us about that.
Yes. Jesse and Stone in the first class. We're going to have a portrait unveiling to put him on our Wall of Fame for Judicial Wall of Fame. He was the first African American to serve on the Louisiana Supreme Court, and that will be on the 18th. And then on the 19th, we have a pre-law event where we recruit people to come to law school, and we're going to tell them all about law school. That's going to be at the Law Center on the 19th. So the 18th and 19th are 2 big days coming up, and we expect a lot of people to come out and see what we do.
Really quickly, tell the folks where they can go to find out more about the Southern University Law Center.
They can go to our website, which is www.sulc.edu, and they'll find an exciting website to really look at.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Well, speaking of the law, he's laying it down in Livingston Parish. It's Sheriff Jason Ard. Check it out.
Since 2012, when I was elected, we've been able to accomplish a great bit here at this office, mostly due to the deputies that we have working here. They're such a tremendous group of men and women that are dedicated to this parish. And so, you know, we've had some challenges with the growth of this parish. Has been just tremendous. And, you know, we've recognized since, you know, this increase in our population that there's been an unfortunate increase in our burglaries and thefts. So recognizing that and working hard toward, you know, what can we do to fix this issue. And in doing that, we've created this burglary task force, and they have really done a great job in decreasing that issue and worked really hard at it. So it's, and of course, the numbers show that. And like burglaries and thefts, you know, narcotics is one of those crimes, along with those other two, that are something that nationwide that law enforcement battle. I mean, you're going to battle that, and narcotics has always been at the top of the list, and that's the root of most crimes, if not all crimes. But most crimes, narcotics are involved in it, and so it's been a challenge to us, like some of the others, because of the increase in population. We've seen some increase in some of the narcotic behavior. So we had recently beefed up our narcotic division, and with that we've got close to $2 million in illegal narcotics off the streets. A lot of people want to hear about your burglaries and your narcotics because that's what a lot of them are kind of connected to in some way. But this office is made up of so much more, and the ones that really stick out to me is your patrol deputies, because although they're the front line, a lot of people think they just go there and they kind of turn everything over, which a lot of times your patrol deputy is the one to handle things from the time they get there to the time it goes to court. I mean, they really do a tremendous job. They have a lot of great technology in those units now. From back in the early 90s when I was in a patrol car to now, it just looks like a spaceship to me. I mean, there's so much, from laptop computers to radars. We have some new in-car cameras, and things that they need to help them do their job better. And so you want these guys to be able to be equipped very well, and they are. And they're also connected to so much. The patrol division is not just patrol guys. You have K-9 units on there. And we have some of the top K-9 guys in the country. I'll put them up against anybody. They do a tremendous job. We actually have 4 of them. And we have a criminal patrol division that's also in link with that. We have a motor division that actually does a lot of not only funeral escorts, but pays a lot of attention to traffic issues in a growing parish. We have a lot of that. We have our Marine division, which everybody knows in Livingston Parish. I mean, we have so many waterways, and it's become a tremendous burden on us. We work hand in hand with the Wildlife and Fishery and the surrounding agencies, Ascension Parish and St. John. We have a couple of locals in the Killian Police Department that actually have some waterways, and they have some boats. And on these big weekends, we have these major events from the Lake Bash and poker runs, the Tick Fall 200, which is a huge, huge event. It's a big challenge for these Marine Division. But when you see Marine Division, don't think those guys are only in there operating boats. Most of those guys are coming out of the patrol units and getting in the boat. They're very well trained, very well educated. They know their job. They know what they need to do. So if you're a citizen of Livingston Parish, I can tell you this. I've been all over the nation and met many sheriffs, many police chiefs, many law enforcement officers. We have, without a doubt, some of, if not the best men and women that you could possibly ask for to protect this parish. They are just tremendous, tremendous people. They are from here, they're connected to here, they have family here, their kids, everything. Being from this community, living in this community, it makes us a little sense of ownership that you care about it. They dedicate their lives, literally, on a daily, nightly, 24/7 basis, every day, to protect you and your family. We want to continue to work with our community. We want you to continue to trust us, to feed us the information you've always fed us. Open your doors to us. Don't hesitate to call with that information. Just know that we're here to serve and protect you, the citizen, and to make this place the safe place it's always been and continue to keep it safe. So I'm proud of where we're at today, and I'm very excited where we're going to be at in the future.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, we'll find out what's new with the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, talking one book, one community. Don't miss it.